looks to vanquish upstart Hermitage as two teams try to improve on their 2-1 records on the gridiron. Welcome to Sportswire. I'm Will Catterley. Going into Friday night, the Varina Blue Devils were fresh off of two lopsided victories. Their only loss, the season opener in overtime to Manchester. Meanwhile, it had been a revival of sorts at Hermitage. Already 2-1 on the season, the Panthers' only loss coming in was also in overtime. And Hermitage had just beaten a top 10 team in Thomas Dale. So huge game at Hermitage, no doubt. Could the Panthers continue their prowess after beating Thomas Dale? Or Varina, would they stay on point? Well, their offense has been on point. First play from scrimmage. Oh, captain, my captain. Running back James Reed, running like a senior captain. Inside the 10-yard line, Varina's offense was at work and on fire. And they have a bevy of backs that they've been using game in, game out. Here's another one. Bryson Ross, he finds the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Varina with the opening 7-0 lead. Meanwhile, their defense, oh my goodness, what a stop. Nazir Jordan, they were flying to the football all night long. It's Nigel James. Later, though, Varina knocking on the door again. Sir, Jonathan Sims says, "Sir, I'll take that. Thank you very much." It's a fumble recovery all the way inside the 10. It's a 14-point swing because of play previous. Varina was flagged for holding on what would have been a touchdown run. Instead, NJ, Nigel James, he finds Pater at 7-6. PAT would be no good for Hermitage. Still, though, we got ourselves a ball game, don't we? Well, Varina's offense was humming from that moment forward, and they were finding seams in the running game. Bryson Ross, first down, second quarter action now. It would lead to this. The short touchdown run by Mr. James Reed. Varina on top, 14-6. Next offensive play. After a turnover on the kickoff, guess who? James Reed again, his second touchdown of the night. Varina taking care of business, now up 21-6. How about the passing game? Bobby Dunn to Isaiah Page. See you later. Over 30 yards on the pass. A sluggo slant and go. Varina cruising up 28-6. Still in the second quarter, as a matter of fact. Varina defense, well, number 3, James Reed, he was in the backfield on D as well. Not just run the football, gets a sack right there of Myers. And then on the end around, I get fooled. Hermitage's defense gets fooled. Isaiah Page, he's going to turn the page and turn it upfield for the touchdown. Everybody on the Blue Devil offense getting involved in this one. Page finds Pater. All Varina all the time. Hermitage, no give up in this team, though. This is a different football team. The run for the touchdown. It's Naquan Spencer. And he finds Pater, but it was too little too late for Hermitage. All Varina in this one. 56-13 your final. Meanwhile, the Freeman Rebels had a chance to win their third straight game of the year as they hosted Atlee. Andrew Bland and the Rebels look for a little fourth quarter magic to make this opportunity a reality. Toga night at Douglas Freeman. This is always an exciting football game, no matter what the record. Atlee and Freeman. Freeman roll out. Andrew Bland, quarterback, doing a lot of rolling out in this one. Early on, it was a battle of defense. That ball is intercepted. Number 5, Andrew Stevens set it up for this. I said it was a defensive game, and Freeman's defense comes up with a pick going the other way. Jarrell Horn makes his presence felt. Still no score, still first quarter. Andrew Bland trying to spice up the Freeman offense. More Atlee defense. Number 14 in on the stop, Carter Nash. Atlee's turn on offense, still first quarter. Dialing long distance. Got his man. Touchdown. Atlee Raiders. Alex Oliver on the connection. 7-0 the score. Bland going to get things going, though, for Freeman. The offense goes away of their quarterback, Andrew Bland, with his legs. That's good for a first down. Then Bland, this time going to hand it off. We lead to this. A short touchdown run. Charlie Martin finds Pater, and Freeman comes back. They're tied at 7 apiece. Second quarter, switching sides. Roll out. Andrew Bland, they like to have him throw the football outside of the pocket. He connects with his receiver, Thomas Laughlin. That's good for a first down and would set it up for this. The handoff. Touchdown! Charlie the Tuna Martin, his second of the night. Says, let's go. Crowd is pumped. Freeman's pumped. Rebels, all of a sudden with a 14-7 lead. Late second quarter, though, Raiders with a chance. Tyler Warren connects to his receiver. It's number 34, Tyler Garr. And Garr and the Raiders inside the 10-yard line. Last second field goal before the half is no good. So Atlee drives the distance, but they do not capitalize. Rebels go in with a 7-point lead at the half. Third quarter. Atlee's offense firing again. What a pretty ball. Warren connecting with his man once again. Alex Oliver inside the Freeman 5. They're going to give up a score, right? Well, no. They force a fourth down, and then the Rebel D. Oh, my goodness. What a big-time stop and stand. They shut down Atlee and turn him over on down. So Atlee twice gets inside the Rebel 10. Twice they come up empty with no points. Andrew Bland, he was heating up second half. The pass caught. This time it's Seamus Moore Jr. just outside the Atlee 20. It would lead to this. Rebels roll out. Andrew Bland all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Rebels. 21-7 at that point. And Douglas Freeman, who started off the year 0-1, let's go, Bland says. They're going to move to 3-1. 21-14 is your final. They were the best of the best in guys volleyball last year. Coming up, a rematch of last season's state championship match as Deep Run plays host to Glen Allen. Plus, the Jaguars look to lay the lumber to Lee Davis on the gridiron. That and more straight ahead.
Morning, Gary. We are GetSchooled.com. You want a college education, don't you?
You know you do.
Yeah,
But I don't know where to start.
that's why we're here. We're free, handsome,
I think breathtaking.
and here to guide you through every step of the way, starting with attendance. Gary, financial aid forms. Biology homework, G. I got this. Is that Bran? Colleges love extracurricular activities.
Chess really isn't my thing.
I got this. Doesn't matter. Go ahead. Picking a college, man. You and us. Go together like tacos and Tuesday.
And I love tacos.
Fire and ice.
Those don't really go together.
Go to GetSchooled.com for more info.
Welcome back to SportsWire, and welcome to a big-time rematch. Deep Run Glen Allen, last year's state championship finalists. Deep Run would win it over Glen Allen. Glen Allen actually won the regional championship. Wildcats bring back a lot. Glen Allen, a lot younger. First set action, you already saw one of the men of the hour when it came to this match, Sean McDermott, number 11, with a kill for Deep Run at this point. Well-earned as well. Oh, my goodness, get yourself some air. Mr. McDermott, woo-hoo-hoo, gets the kill, and then on the serve, McDermott. You can't stop him. You can only hope to contain him. He had 17 kills in 2 aces. Still first set action. McDermott on the serve this time. Glen Allen going to get the point. This guy's pretty good for him. Number 6, Caden Coward. He's back. He returns for the Jags. Another long contested point. Great dig. Jags with the point and with authority. This time, number 9, Jack Rukowski. Making it work, but it was too much. Mr. McDermott gets the kill once again. And the Wildcats can smell that first set. They really dominated. Look what I found. Number 27, Grant Baker, the touchdown maker. 25-13. They win set number 1. Now remember, first 1, 2, 3 sets wins. That doggo hunt, it's good for the ace, Tyler Weber, on the action. This time, Jags with a serve. Another kill shot for Mr. McDermott. Part of deep run success was their setter. Number 7 did an excellent job. 35 assists. Here's another one. Setting up, knocking it down. This time he finds Weber, who had 7 kills, 9 digs on the night. Then power serve from McDermott. Glen Allen, they're too good not to come back, right? That shot works. And number 4 in on the action, it's Brooks Cowart, along with brother Caden. Deep run, though, very deep. This time, number 10, Marko Stepanovic. Terrell, passing like crazy, almost got the kill there. Terrell, the setup, almost works again, and yeah, they end up getting the point. Do the Wildcats, and they take the second set. This one much closer, 25-22. We go to the third. Can deep run finish Glen Allen? Well, serves like that by McDermott will do it. One of his aces on the night. Wildcats. This time Noah Sneed on the serve. But Glen Allen trying to get the point. Nice block at the point of attack by Stepanovic. And then number 13 for the Jags. Yeah, he's going to be a force. Gets the kill there. Gio DeLuca. You want more Gio DeLuca? You got him. Here he is, getting some air. Oh, a little touch shot. A little finesse play. He gets the point to go as well. Glen Allen would have the lead in the third set late. Got to win by 2. Oh, my, Gio DeLuca. DeLucking good, man. With the kill, but it was too much McDermott. We go midpoint. The block, the setup. Somehow, Glen Allen keeps it going 25-24 at this point. Trying to keep the match alive. But finally, McDermott gets the kill shot and the point. Wildcats win in straight sets. Time to go up-tempo. We start with Highland Springs football, where the Springers won their last game to be played at Victor Kreider Stadium in dominant fashion, 54-13 over North Stafford. 7 different Springers scored to help Highland Springs move to 4-0. And oh, by the way, they are now ranked number 15 nationally in the USA Today high school football poll. A former Springer star helped lead number 1 Clemson to a 52-10 win over Charlotte. The Tiger safety had 3 tackles, 2 pass deflections, and a 66-yard interception return for a touchdown in the victory. Back to the high school ranks, where Deep Run stayed undefeated thanks to the foot of Carter Foy. Foy nailed a game-winning 46-yard field goal as the Wildcats held off Patrick Henry in a 17-14 victory. Bo Kite had 2 touchdowns in the win. Deep Run continues to roll in field hockey. The Wildcats earned a 3-0 win over Freeman thanks in large part to Hannah Poella, who scored twice on the night. And Godwin guys volleyball took care of Tucker in straight sets. James Lesniak led the way with 26 assists and 6 kills to go along with 8 digs. Back to the gridiron we go. Glen Allen looking to get off the schneid and get their first win of the year, taking on Lee Davis. Opening drive, Jordan Greenhow and Howe. He's going to connect with Drew Morris as he rolls out. Yeah, that's 30 quick yards. Let me tell you something. Spoiler alert, Glen Allen's offense looked awfully good. Later, Greenhow going to air it out. Again, dialing long distance. He's got his man. It's Morris. Once again, inside the 20. Jags into the red zone, and we all remember this guy, right? Boom, boom, boom. Devin Flowers runs in for the end zone. It's a short touchdown run, 3 yards. Later, Jags up 7-0. The defense was delightful. Solomon Dozier exploding through the line. Gets the lead through the Lee Davis line. He gets the QB sack. Next play from scrimmage, Jags. It's a fumble! That Jaguar defense all over the Lee Davis offense for most of the night. Back on offense is Glen Allen, and Greenhow rolls out, finds Caleb Vernon. Wow, we're going to have to check this out again. Great awareness to pull in this pass. Check it out in slow motion. I got it. I don't got it. It's almost like the hit puts the ball right in the breadbasket. You don't see that too often. Gets drilled, still holds on, takes it in. Jags up 14-0 after the extra point. Let's talk about the Jaguar defense. Well, here it is again. Gallon, make that Gavin be my Valentine. dropping Lavelle Williams for a big-time loss. Well, it's not working through the ground. Let's go through the air, says the Confederates. That gets picked off by Nehemiah Sir Bartley. And yes, sir, that was a pick six. Jags up 20-0, and he gets away with the coveted turnover chain. That's some serious bling right there. All smiles on the Glen Allen sideline in the first half. What a first half it was. Let's go to the second. Can't wear that chain while he's actually on the field, though. Why not give the ball to Devin Flowers? Man, it's hard to tackle this guy, and he's got speed to burn. Cuts left. Lee Davis players went flying left. Then Flowers, sticking with the run game. He's going to deliver the boom right here. Oh, my goodness. And into the end zone. Oh, my goodness. 6-yard run. And Jags up 27-0 in the third. Morris and Greenhow. They got something going here, don't they? He's going to find pay dirt on that touchdown catch. And it's now 34-0 Jags. And why not just go with the ground and pound for the rest of the game, right? Campbell Green spelling Flowers a bit. He'll take the handoff. 4 yards later, he finds pay dirt. 41-0 Jags at that point. They were not done. Glen Allen running out the clock on the ground. Gives it to Green, breaks a few tackles, cutting back. 48 yards to the end zone. And that's apropos because Glen Allen rolls to a 48-0 win over the Confederates.
So great. The last two games were pretty rough. You know, we felt like that we just shot ourselves in the foot in this game. We wanted to come out and just, you know, shut them out. And it was a good building for our program.
It's back outdoors for some field hockey when we come back. Freeman and Glen Allen decide their outcome late, while Godwin looks for a home win over Hanover on the gridiron. Highlights are straight ahead.
Thank you. You got a king?
Go fish.
It only takes a moment to make a moment. Take time to be a dad today.
Welcome back to SportsWire. Check out the chopper. They're checking out the aerial view of Freeman and Glen Allen field hockey. First half action, pretty much nothing happened. Lacrosse goes unanswered, and we have no score at the half. Second half is where the action is, however. Rebels putting the pressure on offensively in Glen Allen's zone most of the night. That ball's kicked away, and then the rebound. Freeman sticks with it. Number 19 delivers it into the box, gets knocked away, but Rebels trying to execute on a corner. Later, watch the bouncing ball. She shoots, she scores! Goal number 12. Megan McDonald had a farm. She scores, put Freeman up 1-0 with just under 25 minutes to go. Rebels looking to add on here. And that ball is going to bounce into the circle, and Freeman can taste it. This shot, big-time kick save and a beauty as Margot Shimmick tried to go for it, but then Rebels once again. Numerous opportunities to put this one away and get a nice two-goal cushion, two-goal lead. Glen Allen's defense was stout. Give them credit and gave them a shot for moments like this. Trying to deliver it inside. It's stolen and it's a breakaway. A 4-on-1. They got 4-on-2. Elsa Reitzer is right on. She shoots, she scores, and Glen Allen finds the equalizer. We're all knotted up at 1 apiece with just over 20 minutes to play, but Rebels come right back in the zone. The ball's, all over the place. Can't quite get that one to work, but Freeman would stick with it. Rebels. She shoots, she scores! This time it's number 25, Catherine Schucker. And that's just enough for Freeman to get a big win on the road. 2-1 is your final. Well, we stick with field hockey. We go to the East End, and Henrico taking on their rivals at Highland Springs. Warriors, Springers, let's do this. Springers with an early opportunity in the first half. That shot goes wide, however, and then Henrico basically played the rest of the game in the Springers zone with opportunities like this one. Keeper comes out to try to stop that one, but she shoots, she scores. Christine Garnieri. She finds it back in that 1-0 Henrico. But I will say this. Highland Springs keeper Morgan Roan was terrific in this one. Gets a stop there and then comes over and going to knock that one away. However, an infraction in the box. It's a penalty shot. What happens? Roan kick save and a beauty, and wait for it. Yeah, there it is. I see you, Roan. Nice stop. And the Highland Springs players or teammates, they see it too. She was dynamic in this one. The score won't be indicative of it at the end of this one, but there's a save. Here's a save. Everywhere a save. There's another one. Kicks that one out of the way and then knocks that one out of play. That's 3-1, one possession. And later, finally, that one's knocked away. Henrico, though, going to stick with it. They actually are getting kind of frustrated. We can't get this ball in the net. What do we do? Well, stick with it. Good things happen to those who work hard and wait. She shoots, she scores! Number 2, Srista Tripathi. And now it's 2-0 Henrico, and then the floodgates kind of open. That shot originally saved, but the rebound, who's there? Warriors there. She shoots, she scores. Got an ouchie on the hand, but the goal counts for Ray Garg. And number 10, she finds herself in the scorebook. A lot of Warriors were finding their way in this one. 3-0 at that point. More Warriors where that came from. Shot, a save, another attempt, another save. Again, just absolute mayhem right in the box. And finally, she shoots, she scores. And Henrico pouring it on at this point, still in the first half. Once again, Ray Garg, second goal of the evening. And Warriors up a lot to a little at this point. More Henrico. This time from outside, fires, finds the back of that. She shoots, she scores. Umsitha Tunupati knocks that one home. Rare chance late in this one for Highland Springs. Just goes wide. We go second half, switching sides now. Warriors, more chances at the net. Keeper gets turned around. She shoots, she scores. Rishika Roy. She gets into the ledger with a goal. And it was all smiles for the Lady Henrico Warriors field hockey team in this one, trying to even up their record at 3-3. She shoots, she scores. Add another one before it's all said and done. That time it's Sahiti Tomasetti, 7-0. Henrico wins it. Back to the gridiron we go. Godwin looking for their second win of the season, taking on the Hanover Hawks. First quarter action, Hanover pass out into the flat. That Godwin defense gonna jump on the Rockets, a fumble. Eagles recover. And yeah, after the long unpiling of the scrum right there, it would be Godwin football lead with field goal, 3-0 Eagles. Hanover coming right back. The pass caught. Far sideline, deep into Godwin territory. Emery Farmer on that catch. And then number 6, dangerous pass, almost picked off. Levy Hoosman connects with Honor Darricott. Darricott finds Pater, touchdown, Hanover. But wait a minute, Hanover called for a penalty. They have to settle for this field goal where the ball went into another dimension, came back through, went through the uprights, and the officials did see it, so the field goal's good, tied at 3. Ensuing kickoff. Check out Godwin's number 1, Bryce Safarwich. And Safarwich running into the official, no less. Gets all the way inside the Hanover 20. Trust me, he did. And then a couple plays later, give it to this guy. Over 100 yards of offense rushing the football for quarterback Grayson Hanks. He finds Pater. Godwin with a touchdown lead, up 10-3 second quarter. Eagles looking for more offense. Second half now. Dialing long distance. He connects with his receiver. It's good. Number 81, Chris Harper on the receiving end of that one, inside the 15-yard line, but Godwin would not score. But remember that play in the first quarter where Godwin's secondary got the turnover? Same looking play, same result. Hanover coughs up the rock, and Johnny on the spot is Reese Plotkin. And the plot thickens because Godwin will take that turnover and turn it into points. Turn on the afterburns, Mr. Saperwich. Have yourself a night. He had a big game offensively and on special teams as well. Now it's a 2-touchdown lead, 17-3 at this point. Ensuing kickoff, just trying to keep the ball away from the big-time returners. Boy, did that pay dividends. It's a fumble, and Godwin's got it. Ryan Norton. And the Eagles win this one going away, 17-3 your final.
They ran to the ball well. They didn't make any major mistakes. We've had a little bit of tendency to do that in the past, but we didn't give up any big plays. We kept everything underneath us tonight.
Other scores, deep run, that 46-yard field goal. They are 4-0, 17-14 win over Patrick Henry. Highland Springs 54-13 over North Stafford. That's 33 wins in a row for the Springers. Hopewell gets the best of Henrico, 35-13. Tucker falls to Matoaka, 22-3. Remember, if you have questions or comments about the show, just send me an email to this address, sportswire@henrico.k12.va.us, and you can always follow us on Twitter. I can't wait to see you next time on Sportswire. If you want to see more videos like these, subscribe to our YouTube channel.